Hello, whoever's watching. I'm just doing basically another late night stream, just killing time. Figured just do a quick game like I always do. I picked up Star Wars Demolition, so stay tuned for that. Got it. Also, Roadkill is a very versatile car. Sweet Tooth is so annoying in this game. Of course, you had to get one last piece, you bastard. Yes, I do know some of the secrets in this game. I have read them down, a booklet, so. Bye, Sweet Tooth. Believe it or not, I think Moscow is the hardest level because it's so small and so condensed. It's very easy to get killed in this game because of that, so. I kind of want to stack up beforehand, so the. I'm glad I put people on tonight. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I was at work today. I just finished watching the conclusion of the Stanley Cup Finals, and mixed feelings. I mean, it's just I didn't really have a favorite in the finals, so I don't really like. I didn't hate both teams, but I didn't really like both teams either that were in it. Um, I said I think that out of all the cars in this game, I will say that I think Roadkill is probably the most underrated because he's very versatile. Doesn't well if you execute his special right, it can do a lot of damage. But the problem is you do have to execute it right to make it work, though. That's no problem. And yeah, it's really about timing. You got to time the attack too. So because if you bring it, if it comes back to you, like because the boomerang missile, it does a lot of damage when it comes back to the enemy. But again, it's really about execution. It's great if you can pull it off, but like I said, it's very hard to do. Stacked up pretty good, so I think I'll be okay. The problem is, too, the heaviest cars are in this. I mean, Warthog has a lot of armor, so it makes him hard to kill. So Hammerhead's up, you know. Blister can be really annoying to deal with, especially when you're up close. So keep that in mind. I'm going to use up all my weapons. Get on with it. We're all at 100 plus moves. I guess the best thing I can say about Roadkill is that he's well bounced. You know, he move pretty quickly. His steering is really good. Fine. It's probably the smoothest out of all the vehicles. One of the smoothest when it comes to steering. that does help in an intense battle. So I think the trouble with being Hammerhead or Mr. Slam is that it does really work against you in boss battles because you have to get close to them. And same with Crusader Twister and Grasshopper. That's why I don't like those cards, because you have to get close to the enemy. That's the problem. Paris. I find that the condensed levels are the most challenging because of the not a lot of movement. But then again, Holland's a very hard level due to how that there's no cover, little to no cover at all. Shadow can be really annoying to deal with. It's a special, so you can't really avoid. It's hard to avoid a special. Sweet Tooth has unlimited specials. Never get tired of doing that. But I gotta cover him and get killed here, so. Oh, and then you have Spectre who can hit you from anywhere. That's a problem. Spectre is kind of useful in boss battles because you can hide, and still take the enemy out from a distance, which is. It's really annoying machine, and keep in mind, it can take you up pretty easily. Just things like that. Jesus. Like I said, this game is hard. A little bit, but only a minimal amount that's going to do. Okay, fuck. Just a waiting game so far. I want to say thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Oh, it's quite a few viewers so far. Quite surprised. I thought I was just getting a handful of viewers, but oh. Now I can take them out.
Keep going.
Will do, Bryce. I was just checking something out there.
So what's the premise of this one? The only game I...
Well, basically, it's car combat. It's very 90s, you know, like it was very popular in the 90s, but it kind of died off after a while.
I'm somewhat familiar with this black.
Yes, it is. They've got a TV show about it now, which is actually pretty good.
Used to play that game as a kid. Brings back boss great old school times. Great game.
Yeah, it was a childhood favorite of mine too. Probably getting killed here.
Man, this brings me right back to 14 years old.
Oh, me too. And I played I played the first one when I got my original PlayStation back in like when I was 11. So
Hell yeah, I want the second season of it to come out.
midsummer, July. I heard like July 31st is when the second season comes out. By the way, so just so you know.
Nice. Does the TV show do the games justice in your opinion?
It's different, but not in a bad way. Like it's you know, I get that they had to make some changes because some things really wouldn't translate well to the, you know, small screen, to the television. So
Remember I was always Spectre and then Twisted Metal Black came out and I used to be Minion.
I do have the code for him, you know, but I don't, you know. Like, the problem is just it's just too easy. I mean, you kind of want a bit of a challenge at the same time to play as Minion in this game, or even Twisted Metal Black, which I'm going to stream that one pretty soon. I worked a closing shift today, so I'm just killing time right now.
This LBL sucked, I always had the last boss.
Minion, yes, because it was Minion from the first one. The best thing to do with Minion is to kind of hide in here.
What about the cars coming to life? Did they do well? Asking because I barely know about this series but it interests me.
Well, the AI in this game is very 90s. You know, it's not like, you know. I do wonder what a modern Twisted Metal would look like today. I think it would be amazing. I do gotta stock up on some power missiles and remotes because Minion, that's the Minion battle.
Remastered for 2. That would look badass on today's system.
Or even that. I mean, like, the problem I had with the Twisted Metal 2012 is that it was an incomplete game. The studio kind of rushed them out the door. I didn't like that at all. I thought that, you know, imagine what a complete game would have looked like. Okay, I'm gonna have to stock up here. I gotta try to get into the kill. I gotta stack up on some weapons because so I gotta get ready for Minion. So. But the problem with Minion special is he freezes you too, and he can crush you. He can take you out pretty quickly.
Won't do too well anymore if a reboot or remaster happens, so I hope if they do it'll be well received. Lot of R.
Hold on, I gotta speed out of here. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I really enjoyed the Tomb Raider remasters, very much. But the reason why the remasters is because they sell. It's a quick, easy way to make money too. But you know, kind of like with, and they want to, you know, remaster a game that's a built-in game. That way, you know, something that people know, like, and recognize. The best way to take them out, folks, is to stock up.
I love being remade and a lot of people nitpicking at it and disliking it heavily. Sonic Colors, Ultimate is my mob.
Yeah, I know. You're not going to please everybody, unfortunately. Like, for instance, Silent Hill's getting a remake, which is about long overdue, because... I support the idea because, let's face it, the old games are just old. They don't, it's not what the younger generation is used to. And when you remaster an old game, you kind of want to keep the impression, too, Not only you got to do something for the older audience, but then you also got to appeal to the younger audience, too. Or people who haven't played it before. So it's challenging to do. Speaking of New York, I'm going to Las Vegas in November, and
That's a good point, never thought of it like that.
bye-bye, Hammerhead. Or if you're going to remake and remaster a game, like, the thing is, with older franchises, they kind of have to, unfortunately. Like Resident Evil has to remake RE4 and some of the old ones because a lot of the younger generation, won't play the old games because they just, they only like to go with what they're used to. And I kind of get it. It's like, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of teenagers or a lot of young kids are not going to want to play this game right now because, let's face it, it's older. It's just not what they're used to. They're kind of more for the now, and I get that part. I'm not, so. No way to be able to survive that. The car's engine will be fried, but it's a video game. It's a 90s game, so, I'll let it pass.
I notice and dislike that majority of new games have microtransactions or push out an incomplete game that requires people to purchase the app.
That too. It's just like you don't get complete games anymore. Like it's just like, or it's just like for me, like my issue with modern gaming, it's just, or they just release the same game every year, but just change it up a little. Like it's just Call of Duty every year, Rainbow Six every year, EA with their sports games every year. And ironically enough, I'm a sports fan. I go to a lot of live sporting events, like football games, hockey games, and such. But I don't play a lot of sports games anymore because I just found them to be boring and repetitive. Just
So you
they're
think
fun.
you are better than me at Twisted Metal?
Well, if you want to add me as a friend, maybe we can do a co-op stream or something like that. I think you probably know. I've never seen you play it before. Be interesting. Oh crap, that was my fault. I know, I'm smart. I guess the only good thing about this is you can kind of rewind.
Like games used to be loaded W fun modes, couch co-opus, mini games, referencing the Budokai Tenkaichi series.
Yeah, it was so weird, like back when I was a teenager, like especially early 2000s, I was like, man, I can't wait to see what, new games are going to look like. Now it's like, man, I miss the old days, It's so weird, like. And then there's all this, like, everyone's got to make a political statement nowadays as well, and not a lot of us want to hear that. It's just like,
The corporations helped ruin the gaming world.
well, they have. I mean, EA, companies like 2K and crap division, as I call them, like, because, I mean, they've hurt a lot of smaller and independent gaming companies, because they've somewhat monopolized the gaming industry with just Call of Duty every year, and Rainbow Six every year. And it's just like, there's nothing really new. I mean, granted, it could be due to age. I mean, I'm a lot older now, but yeah, I'm not getting really excited for games anymore. Like, it's just, I don't get really. Because there's almost, to me, like, sure, you got great graphics, but there's almost nothing new.
I can understand that. I was born and raised in between how things used to be, and I'm still growing up and seeing how bad things are getting.
I mean, I appreciate good storytelling. I know I want that for games too, but sometimes you just want to just sit back, relax, and blow things up. Just have fun at the same time. And I think right now the trouble is like gaming. It's expensive. Like, and right now I'm kind of in the middle of things too. Like I'm making some plans. Like I'm gonna be traveling to a couple of places this in like next little while. So I gotta. Like, I'm going to get some new games, but I got to wait because games are very expensive now to buy. Like, it's just. On top of the inflation we're dealing with right now. Like, it just doesn't help. And everything just gets passed on to the consumer. And I'm dead. Okay, for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to do this. So, just for you. There you go. We've all done this before, folks. Let's face it. Us men are just creatures of habit, you know? Yeah. Too funny, man. I never get tired of doing that.
Is this an emulation of some kind or part of the game's base kit?
Oh no, I bought it on the, I picked it up on the PlayStation Store. It's available there. I got this one, the first one, then Twisted Metal Black. And on July 13th, they're going to be releasing Twisted Metal 3 and 4, so I'll stream those whenever, you know. Although I must admit, though, I didn't really like 4. 3 was bad, and the control screen was horrible, so...
What out. No way PlayStation is doing stuff like this that is genuinely awesome.
Well, a lot of their exclusive AAA titles have been so bad that I just don't think they have a choice. I mean, they, you know, it's like... I mean, nostalgia sells, because... It's not that we're living in the past, it's just like modern gaming just sucks. Like, it really does, because it's expensive, it's repetitive, there's no complete games anymore, everyone just copies everybody. Thank you, Jacob.
You ever play Black?
Yes, I have. I have Twisted Metal Black as well. I might stream that too. On my next stream.
Top buttons up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. Still remember this game's codes lol.
Yeah, I remember some of the codes as well. I don't remember all of them, but I do remember some of them. I hate Twister. So annoying.
I feel like 06 isn't good at doing nostalgia reselling because they also want to be modern as well, so it doesn't even balance well. It's lit.
06, well, it's hard to say really.
Think up left is jump. Black Ops 6.
Black Ops 6, yeah.
Call of Duty.
I know. Well, I just think that eventually, like, fatigue is going to set in. A little bit. I mean, I'm not trashing Call of Duty. Like, it's fun with friends. always find a way to hit, no matter what.
I hope it decides early on that they need to take time between games and that their decision to make a COD game every year is going to hurt.
Well, yeah, I mean, like it's hurting the industry, unfortunately, because
Is that Roadkill's normal special? Looks like minions.
oh no, I know how to use minion special. I got it written down in a little notebook, so.
Didn't mean to fill the chat W stuff like this lol, sorry. But imagine if they do decide to either remake some Twisted Metal games or an NT.
Well, it's kind of hard to decide. It's like, do you start from scratch? Do you do a new storyline? What do you really do with the Twisted Metal franchise if they are going to bring it back? It's like,
If I remember, one of the games messed up the game's continuity pretty badly, but I don't remember which one.
I think it may have been the third one a little bit. I'm not sure. I mean, the third one was pretty bad, though.
Black was a reboot of the story, I believe.
Well, it needed it because, you know, 4 was okay, but the series was definitely wasn't going in the right direction, unfortunately, I thought.
Use the code to play as Darktooth Lord. Pretty awesome to see the other racers from the game into the series in the Season 2 trailer.
Yeah, I know. Well, okay, July 31st is when Season 2 drops, by the way. Just saying that, right?
Holy moly, this game.
Zotox? Yes. Zotix? Yes. One of my favorite games as a kid and teenager. It's one of my favorite franchises growing up, so...
Twisted Metal 4 was the best. Good choice of music as well for the trailer. Amen.
No. Fuck you.
Man, I used to play the shit out of this game as a kid.
Even though it's shooting right now. God, it's freezing. It's so annoying. Fucker. Alright, last level, so. Alright, I'm gonna log out after this, just so you know, so. But if you want me to do more retro games, just let me know. Anyone new, all you gotta do is subscribe, and if anyone wants to play Twisted Metal with me, all you gotta do is just comment your name in my comment section, and my PS4 link, PS5 link is on my channel page. You can find it there. So. My thing is, if you ever see footage of Hong Kong, it's incredible. Like, it is huge.
Down, left, right, right, left, down, left.
Thanks. I know that the code is on top of there. I know about that one. I think for a future Twisted Metal game, one good location would be Las Vegas. That would be a great location for a fight in the game. I think that. Another thing I thought about is like if other gaming companies are okay with it, maybe use some of their maps in like a shot it too soon. In a Twisted Metal game, like imagine like being like imagine the town of Silent Hill in a Twisted Metal game, you know. Problem with this game is it is cheap though, like especially like that, especially when they always freeze you because you have no chance right there. Well, yeah, now it freaking works, guy.
Trying out Twisted Metal V soon.
Oh, nice.
The fan-made version.
Sounds interesting.
I think it's gonna be the best we get.
At this point, yes, because another franchise, but the problem is Crap Division is in charge of it. But like I said, Vigilante 8 is another franchise I'd like to see come back. But Problem is, Crap Division's behind it, so I don't expect Crap Division to really, you know, bring it back anytime soon, because they're Crap Division, so. And if you've ever tried to, you know, stream a lot of Crap Division games, what always happens? They get blocked a lot of the time. Like, the streams get blocked. So...
games turned to crap over the last decade.
Well, microtransactions, same game every year, just different title, you know, some minor changes, you know, it's just like, nothing ever improves. You know, games just copy each other. You know, multiplayer is the main focus right now. Mobile games are the main focus right now. Just like almost no creativity anymore. You know?
I was convinced Call of Duty and Battlefield used the same lines of code.
Well, to an extent, they do.
Back when COD started turning into Battlefield a little bit.
I didn't mind Battlefield. I liked Call of Duty at first, but I just felt like it's just too many games, and it's a new game every. Well, it's not really new. It's just minor changes. That's all, you know, to the style. But it's just.
It felt the most balanced to me.
Well, I didn't particularly mind Black Ops because I did like the stealth aspect of it. That made it a lot of fun, you know. And I enjoy stealth games very much so. Like, I really like the Metal Gear Solid series. I enjoyed this, you know. Splinter Cell. I gotta get up here. When I first saw Darktooth's team, I was amazed at just how big he was. I was like, holy crap. I think we'd all agree it's an incredible sight when you fight it the first time. Damn it, I hate when your special doesn't work.
Hello there, guys. Do you often find yourself playing old games rather than new ones?
Well, yeah, because it's just for a lot of reasons. I mean, newer games just suck, and older games are and new games are also so bloody expensive. Because for like, as I said in the conversation, a lot of us are talking about it right now. It's just like, I just feel like creativity's just gone out the window. Yeah, I feel like the too big to fail companies have too much power, like Crap Division, 2K, or I call them 2Crap. I mean, now as for 2K, look, I'm on the fence about Borderlands 4. I mean, Borderlands 3, in my opinion, was just very lame, and it wasn't very good. And I didn't like the prequel sequel at all, too. So it's like, I'm on the fence about it. I mean, I'll give it a try, but like, I gotta be real. Got him. Oh, I got the. Well, not quite. I still have to destroy his head.
I think that it's a little more complex than lack of creativity, but I totally get what you mean.
Well, the thing is, you have to consider like the cost of making a game nowadays is problematic too. It's very expensive to produce games now, like especially a AAA game. Got him. All right, here we go.
The driver of Roadkill, a man named Marcus Kane, stepped out of his car and came face to face with me, the creator of Twisted Metal.
They all call me crazy. They all say I'm insane. But I'm not. I know this isn't real. None of it is. I know it's all a dream. Please, Calypso, help
Do
me.
you remember when games like Heavy Rain, or those that are cinema-alike type of game were a thing? That used to be something refreshing.
Anytime. Well, the rest of your friends will be here for quite a while.
Yeah, I
Doctor,
remember
he's
Heavy Rain.
awake.
Good God, son, you're alive! Well, you were in a 25-car pileup on the freeway. It's a wonder you've come back to us at all. The rest are still in comas.
These people, they all look so familiar. I've seen them before. Fought them before. But where? I can't Oh my God! My family! You're here! I'm back! Everything's gonna be all right. I promise.
I think we can all agree that Roadkill had probably one of
It's
the...
inevitable that there's our surplus of available games, and we can't keep it up trying everything that's new, and as you said, Alit.
Exactly. It's just... Okay. Well, I'm pretty much done for tonight. If you guys want to see more, all you gotta do is subscribe. If you want to game with me, hold on a sec. I'll leave here. Just one sec. That's my gamer ID right there. So if anyone wants to...
PS5 ID, same 318.
Okay. I got some things I gotta do tomorrow morning, but I will be doing some it's got some things to take care of, but now Thursday night I'll be back. I'll do a quick stream of either Twisted Metal or something else. If you want to see it, all you gotta do is just subscribe and stay tuned. But Friday night I'm gonna be busy because on Saturday I'm gonna be going away for a day, then I'll be coming back the same day, so stay tuned for that. But I will be signing out, so if you feel like chatting about anything, we can stick around for a bit. If you have any questions, just let me know right now before I log off. And thank you all for watching and tuning in, by the way. I'm surprised at how well this did. It's always great to meet new people on here. All right, well, thank you all for watching. I will be back. Maybe I might stream something else tomorrow in the afternoon. I may do another playthrough for another character for the Twisted Metal 1 or 2. I just picked up Star Wars Demolition. Might try that. I haven't tried that in a while, so always fun to revisit these games, so and share it with you all. But my gamer ID, I just wrote it in the chat section if you want to add me, so or you can find it on my main page. But anyways, this is Saint318. I'm going to be signing out, so again, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And just want to wish everybody a good night. And stay safe out there, and hope to see you all again soon. Peace.